of Samsung's Galaxy and incorporated that into our Windows OS-based devices, the Ativ family.
So I'm guessing that's based around people getting busier, trying to do more in less time, on the road, doing business, traveling.
Yes. So we have redesigned and recreated the Ativ from scratch so that it could provide the kind of mobility and power performance that people demand. We are sure that people will be impressed.
All right, well, let's find out. Let's roll VT.
I've been watching. I don't mean to creep you out. That's mostly what I do. I'm watching and majority of the time during the day. But I found that those Samsung smartphones have changed people's lives. It even tastes good. Samsung. Yeah, I need it. That ugly thing doesn't fit my modern life. Yeah.
Use your milk, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Bear. Oops. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, boring PC. Dad, look. It's something more creative, originative, and innovative. That's it. Ativ. I think I just peed myself. Hey, all that work and I just get the box to play with? Come on, Dad.
An iPad will like...
Right, of course, I mean...
Well, anyway, now you can expect more creative, originative, and innovative from Samsung Ativ. Life's changed. Why not PC? PC innovative, Samsung Ativ.
So that gives you some idea where Samsung is coming from.
Good, okay, so what have you brought along to show us?
I have a tablet device, the Ativ Tab 3, to show you. I also got our new convertible device, the Ativ Q. But what I want to talk about first is the Ativ family. With Ativ being the name for all of our Windows-based devices, we've got tablets called Ativ Tab. We've got laptops called Ativ Book in different kind of models. Then we have our all-in-ones called the Ativ One, also coming in various formats. And, you know, generally, the higher the number, the better they are. Plus,
nice.
And this is really special, we have the Ativ Q.
Okay, and the idea for this convertible device is that it's got the functionality of a tablet, but the usability of a notebook.
Yes, but what I want to emphasize is the broad spectrum of product innovations. It shows Samsung's role as an industry innovator. Anyone who says we are not has not been watching closely.
Blimey, get you with your strong words. All right, let's dive into the convertible device then in a little bit more detail.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, so a slick presentation, but tell me, why isn't it just a big tablet?
Okay, I think I know what you mean. When you first look at the 13.3-inch display, you might be thinking, does the biggest screen size is great, but I think size alone, we can all agree, is not enough.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I know what you're saying. It's an age-old question. Oh, okay. Are you going to let me hold it at any point? In a minute. You're just teasing me with it. Yeah, but you know, but there is more to the size thing. It's not just about size. It's also about what's under there. So just give us some details.
Yes, it is beneath the surface where innovation really begins. Putting all these innovations together with that large screen, well, now see for yourself.
Can I have it now?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So it's a high-quality display. Let me just turn it on here. You've not turned it on for me. Let me just do that there. There we go. It's up on the screen, actually. You can see on the screen there are several things. You sort that out, and I'll explain it there. There are several applications or programs open on the screen simultaneously there. I think there's a spreadsheet, a browser. There's a couple of PowerPoints. And there's still room on the screen there. There's still a lot of real estate left on the screen. I'll sort that out. There we go.
Oh,
there we go. Well done.
Okay. Yes. This is because of the resolution, because what you're looking at is the world highest resolution. It is a 3,200 by 1,800 display. And remember, this is a 13-inch. We're not talking about a 15-inch or a 17-inch.
Okay, so I'm trying to work out what the pixels per square inch of that is.
It is 275, and the technical name
Why
for
did
it...
I know you'd know that? That's really impressive.
The technical name for this is QHD+, and I think that's probably one of the best displays you've ever seen on such a mobile device. And this stunning display is also optimized for outdoor use. So let's talk about brightness. It is so bright that you can even use the Ativ Q in very bright sunlight.
Okay, so you're hitting on a genuine issue there. I think most tablet users will understand that in bright sunshine, say trying to watch a film on a beach, for example, or reading a magazine on the beach, it's a problem for tablets, isn't it?
Exactly. We designed this to eliminate that issue with an exceptional brightness of the display, which also automatically senses where you are and adjusts the brightness accordingly between indoor and outdoor. Plus, this device has a very wide view angle of 178 degrees.
Okay, I'm just checking that out, yeah? Okay, so a bright screen. Obviously, you're the Samsung demonstrator, and I had to basically pull this out of your hands to get it. But do me a favor, can I demonstrate this next bit?
Go ahead.
Because this is, I think you're going to like this. Okay, so basically, let me just make sure I've got it in the correct mode here. There. That's Android, okay? That's an Android operating system. Okay, flick here, hit that button, Windows 8. I can touch here this time, Android, Windows 8.
Right. And you notice there is no need to reboot Android. You can seamlessly and easily switch back and forth between the two. It is fast and intuitive. And you can also pin Android apps onto the Windows 8 start screen. This is really great for getting quick access to all your favorite apps.
Okay, so the idea is I could be, I don't know, building a blog post in Windows 8, while at the same time, simultaneously, as I'm waiting for creative inspiration, I could be throwing Angry Birds at pigs, for example, in Android. Yeah?
That is exactly what it was designed to do. Allow you to use Android apps on Windows 8. And I think that's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's cool. I'm just playing Angry Birds at the moment, so there we go. Just to prove the points. There it is. Okay, there. And then straight away, back to Windows. Okay, very cool. What about the brains of the device itself? What is powering all this functionality?
We have designed this with the latest Intel Haswell CPU. So it has great graphic performance and power efficiency that's giving this device an amazing battery life of up to 9 hours.
Okay, what makes it convertible? Because in this format, it's just a tablet.
Yeah, we aimed for the Ativ Q to make it, for usability. That was our aim. But we're starting here, like using it as a tablet. But what I can do, and I show this to the camera here, is voila, it's popping up. And now I have the fully functionality and usability of a notebook as well.
It's interesting, some interesting engineering behind that. How do you go about getting a keyboard that's as low profile as that into a tablet which actually is in its own right very slim?
I know, it's amazing. And I also can prop it up like this, and it's creating kind of a floating display.
Yeah. So for a draftsman or an architect or some such.
Right. And I can also turn it around, and then it's a stand like this. But you also mentioned about drawing, right?
Yeah.
So this device has also the S Pen, which is, you know, perfect replacement for the mouse, but you can also write or draw anything you want. The S Pen works also with applications like Photoshop and, of course, apps like Evernote, which is great for jotting down ideas. Now, all that power, all that brightness, all that flexibility is in a device which is just 13.9 millimeters thin, and it weighs only 1.29 kilogram.
You're very convincing with the figures, Patrick. It is incredibly thin, I have to be honest with you, and it does you know, suggest a solution to the age-old problem of lugging around a laptop. So you need the power and the ease of a laptop, but actually, you know, you've got this. You've got that same laptop functionality in a small form factor. And what's this material that it's made out of?
We've put in top quality magnesium to make the feel very premium, and at the same time, the device very durable.
Yeah, magnesium makes sense. I've got an electric bike that's made out of magnesium. It is incredibly resilient, but yes, it's got a sort of luxurious feel to it. Okay, so that's the Ativ Q, ladies and gentlemen, taking tablets into the new territory. But I see another tablet is popping up before us.
Now,